Gentlemen, good evening. We are welcome to this very important program to listen to the head of states. And we just listened to the head of state. At this particular moment, ladies and gentlemen, we shall get reaction from His Royal Majesty, NFON'S, MUKETE the food, EKOKO. Majesty.
Thank you. To honor you, the youth, I'm going to stand. Yes, it's your day, and I want to thank you for taking the trouble to. We know tomorrow is match pass and all the various activities you have, but you chose to come here to the palace to watch His Excellency, President Popia, the head of state, address you live on television, and to the quarterheads Kumbe who are also here to basically recognize you, to tell you, the youths, that your future is yours, and you are important to Kumba, you are important to the Southwest region, you are important to the Republic of Cameroon, your country. You all heard His Excellency, the President, address you with truth. He tried to draw your attention to the importance of not being misdirected by fancy ideas and going for mirage, promises that don't exist, things in the air. It's what you call a pie in the sky. You have the future in front of you. You have to make every effort to be relevant in your society. The state can only do so much. Of course, His Excellency, the President, talked about giving a special program which would give first-time job seekers the opportunity to be employed. Of course, when you go to look for a job and they ask you your experience, how then do you have an experience if you've never been given the opportunity to work in the first place? It is a real problem, not just in Cameroon, but all over the world, getting that first job. And there's going to be a program to basically assist first-time job seekers. He also talked about the ability for you to look at agriculture and other areas where you can create self-employment. You shouldn't just all the time wait to be employed in a regular job, but you can also use your God-given creativity to be productive and relevant in your society. I, in particular, a lot of times I talk to young people and I say, no matter what we do, we are trying to build a nation for you because the future is yours. And so often we see that technology and innovation is happening in other parts of the world, yet us, in our own territory, in our universities, institutions of learning, there's very little research going on the things that matter to you. The other day, I encountered a situation where there's a machine that can get rid of mosquitoes. It's actually found by a Frenchman. It was tested in the south of France, and he eradicated mosquitoes. And I'm saying, they found out that mosquitoes are attracted to carbon, to CO2, carbon dioxide, and also to a certain scent when you're sleeping. And they replicated that and were able to have a situation where the female mosquitoes, who are the carriers, could be dragged onto this machine and then sucked in. These machines were put in the south of France and it basically wiped out mosquitoes completely. Now think about it. If there was a Cameroonian young person doing research, maybe you could have found that machine because you're thinking about your problem. Why should it be happening in areas where they don't even have the problem? Why should you be spending time just copying, using technology which are not appropriate to your environment? We perhaps did it, our grandfathers did it, the ancestors did it, but should we continue in that order where young people are not trying to understand their own problems and trying to find solutions to their own problems? The research has to be done by you. And it's that awareness, it's a mindset change that clearly you would have to do something about it. The head of state can only, and the government can only provide an enabling environment, try to help. But ultimately, you have to participate. You have to participate in your future. You have to participate. It talks about elections coming up. You have to participate in the elections. Your civic duty should not be ignored. Just sitting down complaining. I noticed quite a few of you were, while the speech was going on your phones, and, it's like everybody's on their phone, looking at their phone. Oh, well, the phone is always going to be there. You need that concentration sometimes to listen to wisdom. Older people giving wise ideas. Listen, take what you want to take and leave out what you think you don't quite agree on. But nevertheless, listen. I particularly touched when, there are many of your classmates who are not here today, but you chose to be here. And may you be blessed for that. May you be blessed for honoring your head of state, to listen with him in this way. There's a blessing that comes with respecting the elders. There's a blessing that comes with respecting your father, your mother, your parents. And parents in Africa extends to all the people around. It's not just your blood parents that count. It's everybody, your elders and those senior people. It all counts. And whenever you do that, you also get blessed. My prayer, as also you see the elders, they came here to honor you, to accompany you. And we're thankful that they made that sacrifice, because they themselves, they wish you the very best. The older generation do wish you the very best. Parents want their children to do actually better than them. That's the order of things. When you have your own children, you want them to do better than you. It's the instinct that comes. So please, don't get misdirected. Don't think that, the older people have taken everything and there's nothing left for you. It's just an idea. Time passes very quickly. Before you know it, it's another era. Before you know it, it's another generation. So on that note, I want to again thank you for coming. And I pray that the Youth Day like this is a time for reflection. It's a time when we all try to think how we can positively contribute to our country. We should be good citizens. We should try to make Cameroon a much better place. And most importantly, speak well, think positively, and be positive about your own country. Other people might say what they want to say about you, but don't be the one spending time running down your own country, because it is yours. You're to build it. No matter how it goes, eventually you will actually have those reign of power in your generation. You'll actually be there taking decisions. You'll be the one occupying those offices. Question is, if you don't learn, when the time comes when you have it, what are you going to do with it? So I want to once again thank you, the youth. Your day tomorrow, and frankly, the future is yours. Thank you.
Thank you very much, His Royal Majesty. At this material moment, ladies and gentlemen, because of time, we just want to plead that we will